Alright, this is day one of documenting my journey of a day trader. I'm a complete beginner and I'm starting with 500 bucks and let's see how we go. So over the 4 years, I've worked as a physiotherapist in Australia. Honestly, I just hated that job, right? I wanted to quit the 9 to 5 and do something myself. 2 years ago, I quit and started my own online business as an agency. I did make money off that, but it wasn't really what I really liked. Honestly, like making sales calls, taking them all day and providing services for others, it made good money. It also wasn't what I wanted to do. So I kind of used that as a vehicle to fund what I want to do now, which is day trading. Because I find day trading is a really good way to organize my own time to do what I love. But one big question I always had was it possible to be profitable? Right? A lot of people I see online, it seems so easy to make money, but yet a harsh reality is apparently 99% of traders fail. So we're going to take this journey together. I'm going to show you my profits, my losses to see if I actually blow up my account, and you're going to be on this journey with me. So the first thing I do in the morning now is I wake up. There's my setup. I think it looks pretty nice. Got 2 screens and a stand-up desk. Whee! All right, enough of that. So what I want to do always first is open up my Bitcoin chart. Let's see if I can zoom in. There we go. So the first goal is to kind of look at where the market is going, if it's in a downwards direction or in the upwards direction. Now, if you see this gray zone right here, these two parts, I'm looking for a break above or below here to confirm my daily bias. Now, this gray zone part is when the New York stock session opens up. So you can see that right here at this part today, it broke down below and it's trending down. So I'm assuming today's going to be a bearish direction. So that's where we're going to play it. We're going to do shorts for the day, no longs, and go based on the trend. The next part is I'm already in a position of Solana. And how did I see this part? Now, I can see like, look, it's going down, and I use what we call a fib retracement. Now, I'm not going to go into technical things of this, but essentially this is a trading strategy I learned from Craig on YouTube. He shows it, it's completely for free. I'm going to test it out to see if this works. But essentially how it goes is once it goes to here, I draw this fib up to here. So if I just delete this, I'll show you guys again. Taking the low, drawing that to the high of right here, boom. And so what's this going to happen is this is my buy level. This is my dip by 1, dip by 2. So when this fills, because the amount are different, I'm going to be selling here. Now, if it fills here, I'm going to sell here. Now, if it fills here but doesn't go higher, it's going to go sell here. Now, right now, technically, I can already get out for a full profit. But based on today's sentiment, I think it's quite bearish. So I'm going to see if I can wait until this level drops all the way here, because I'm already filled on this position. So if I get here, I can get out for a pretty nice $100 profit. Now, this is in real time of my trading account, guys. So you can see my SOL is up $34, and my ETH is down minus $1.8. And my account size right now is 642. Now, I started this account with $500. I'll just show you some P&Ls, because this is honestly like a really realistic and raw way for me to just document this journey with you guys. Last night, I made $213 from a layer 2 trade, meaning I took the exact same thing here, but I bought here and I held it and sold all the way down here. So that was a massive win for me, guys. So let me show you. This was my AVAX trade last night, where I literally, if I just pull it out a bit more, see right here, I'll zoom it in. This red part, this red zone here was my stop. Look how close that got to my stop. But I held it and just went all the way down for that juicy profit. Okay, that's how I got the 213, but I also got some losses, right? I got $107 loss Oh, $16 loss, $123 loss, 83, 60, 117. And then I got a few nice wins in a row. Look at that, all wins in a row. But right now I am up around $130. Let's see if I can get this to 1,200. That's my goal. With my $500, I do want to make $700 of profits, because then I'm going to invest that $700 into the premium paid course that Craig has. And this is a challenge for myself, and also a testament to see if what he teaches actually makes money. Because if I can make $700 off $500 in trading, that means he's teaching something right. And I'm willing to invest that into my own education and course to get better, so then I can get better on this journey with you guys. Okay, now we've got our trade set up. We just have to wait, see how things play out. I might go exercise later, come back and check up on the charts. See you then. First off, let's get some food in. Got some salmon. Today's lunch we got banh mi, got some steak, veggies, some salmon, bit of drink. That's it. Nice kind of fusion lunch of Asian, Western, all together. Beauty. Look at that. Bit pink. So good. Salmon, soy sauce, wasabi. Super exciting stuff going on right here with the chart. So if I just show you, Sol just broke through this support trend line. So what I'm expecting is, if Sol can break through the second trend line that's drawn right here, it's going to go down and up, and hopefully it just keeps going down like this. I have no idea how to actually draw. I think it's this bottom. Okay, let's try this again. So if this breaks down here, I'm expecting a retest back to that support, and then to see if it can actually go all the way down. But if not, this might just bounce back here, and it can still go all the way down here this way. So we're going to see how this plays out. What I don't want is this breaking up this trend line again, because that means it's going to probably go above support, and it's going to go up and maybe even hit my profit. Hit my stop loss. So these are the three scenarios that I think will play out. Let's see how this goes on this trade. I've adjusted my trade to take profit instead of here to down here. So it'll be around 130.9. And if I just show you right here, see my take profit is right here. So I'm expected to get around $200 gains if this does play out. But if it doesn't, I'm going to lose around $96. So let's see how this goes, and let's go. Alright, so when I came back, unfortunately we did get stopped in our Sol trade. So as you can see, we went out around like 130-ish. So right here, let me get that drawing up right here. Honestly, because we got that buy in here, we could have just taken that profits right here. But I didn't. I was greedy. So it went all the way up like we predicted, and we got stopped right here. Got stopped right here, and we're out. So if you can see on this screen that my P&L for that trade, we lost $100. So now over here on the side, we're currently at 507 USD. So we're kind of back to where we began of the 500 bucks. But that's okay. I learned now that, never be greedy. Whenever it's to this L2 point, I should just take full profits here. Right, I was greedy. I thought it would go down a bit more to all the way down here, but it didn't happen. Well, that's a loss. We're going to keep going. But before we do that, we're going to log this trade in. So in here, I've got like this Notion spreadsheet of our wins and losses. So you can see today is Thursday, so we're going to add that in. We could have put Sol coin or Chuck coin in, and this is a TCL trade. Position was a short. Confidence, I actually had pretty good confidence, which was like a 3 to 4. Now I'm going to put 4, and it was a loss. Total fees, let's see. It was 0.2, around $3 in fees, and we lost $100. P&L minus. And what I'll do here is take a screenshot. There we go. Copy that, and then chuck this in here. Alright, this just makes sure that I have everything tracked. And in the post notes, I'm going to comment was to... Okay, there we go. So that's a lesson to myself that don't be greedy, stick with the plan, because it did go all the way down here for profits. I would have locked in around $40, $50 worth of profits, which is pretty good considering my account size is only $500. So $50 would be like a 10% increase. So that's really good. We keep going, like I said. So we're still in our ETH trade. As you can see, my ETH position right now is still minus $4.3. We haven't really moved much. So I'm waiting. It looks like we are having a bit of consolidation phase right now. So we have pretty good support here. And I'm going to draw another line down. I can see that this has kind of broken this part. So it's still picking a direction. It might continue to, keep testing up here. But I'm going to delete these lines so it's not as confusing. But I have drawn out some support trends and lines from up here, meaning that I'm pretty confident that even if it gets to my first dip buy level here, it still has pretty strong resistance to go down. But if this goes all the way up here, I'm happy with taking a profit at this level, which will be around $20 in terms of profits. So we're going to see how that goes. I'm going to let this trade play out, and I'm going to see if there's any other trades that might be looking good. In terms of Solana, I'm probably going to have a bit of a wait to see it's going to pick a direction. If Solana does decide to break here and keep going all the way down, so if he breaks here and all the way down, I might take another trade. But until then, I'm going to stay still, look at our ETH trade and see how we go. Because sometimes not trading is the best way to go. All right, I'll keep you guys updated. See ya. Alright guys, so quick update on the ETH trade. I'm still in it, and I'm going to show you guys the game plan of tonight before I go to bed and update you on what happens tomorrow. So for the ETH trade, we can see that we've got our first buy and second buy order all done. And so what I'm doing is just waiting till it hits this point. Hopefully it'll happen sometime during the night where I can get this fully out. And if it goes up here to my last dip buy, I have set that I will get the sell right here. So that's the game plan. I'm going to go to bed now. It's going to be day 1 of my trading journey. I'll see you in day 2. Peace.